And it's Voch Lombardi. What's happening, man? We back with another breakdown. We're here to break down Jabrill Peppers. A lot of people wanna see what I got to say about the young man Jabrill. So let's get into it. This will not be the only video we do on Jabrill Peppers. This is one of those guys you kind of gotta watch him all year, keep tabs on him throughout the entire season, and we will do that. But what I did was I just took a couple of clips and put them together, and just to kind of explain, you know, my overall thoughts on the kid Jabrill Peppers. So, what I think about him before we get into this play-by-play breakdown. What I think of the kid Jabrill Peppers. There's a lot to look forward to. There's a lot to like about him, and it's a lot of expectations we're just gonna have to just slow down on. All right. Like his current safety play, I like the kid at safety. I like him enough to say I think he can play either safety. I would rather him play strong, but I think he can play either safety. The kid's athletic. He's rangy enough. What I like about him, he's a playmaker. He makes tackles. He can go hit. So I like that he can be both safeties, right? Let's talk about him playing linebacker, okay? You just can't say let's put Jabrill Peppers at linebacker, all right? I don't trust him being somebody's Mike linebacker, so let's not get into that. In college, he can go do some crazy things like that, all right? But we're not going to put him at Mike linebacker on the next level. 3-4 outside linebacker? Potentially. You bring him out a little wide and just kind of let him just kind of play around a little bit. Like on passing downs, 3-4 outside linebacker? Absolutely. Put him there on passing downs. But not even necessarily the pass rush. Let him drop into a zone from that linebacker position, right? Will you have to make up a position for him? Possibly. That's something you possibly might have to do at some point, make up a position. Let him. Where's my cursor? He's right here. In a walk down safety type of role, you can kind of put this as a 3-4 outside linebacker. Do I want him playing somewhere around here? Sure, I'll put him there. What do you call that? Some kind of safety linebacker thing. I don't mind Jabrill playing some kind of safety linebacker thing. What do I want his primary role to be? To go chase the football. Chase down run plays, covering running backs, and covering tight ends. Love Jabrill Peppers doing that. Blitzing the quarterback, love Jabrill Peppers doing that. Let's talk about what we need to calm down on, though. Him being a full-time Wildcat quarterback, not going to be able to do it. Full-time running back, not going to be able to do it. Kick returner, punt returner? Possibly. Possibly. He can field the punts and kicks. He's athletic enough to move around, but I'll just keep that in the possibly category. Man, did he line up at wide receiver one time or something crazy like that? Not going to be able to do it. I see him line up at corner sometimes, right? It's like every time I see Jabrill lined up every time he lines up at corner, he doesn't cover anybody. Right? He's always blitzing wide, or it turns into a run play. I haven't really seen him cover anybody from the cornerback spot. He covered a wide receiver one time, but didn't really, the sideline saved him, right? But I don't think he can man up on somebody's slot receiver or somebody's X or Z receiver, and hey, he's not going to take him out of the game. I don't see that happening. He's built for it though. He got the size for it. I don't see him having the coverage though, the coverability to take one of your outside receivers out of the game or your slot receivers out of the game. You let this kid chase the ball, let him cover tight ends, fullbacks, and running backs. You got you a damn player in Jabrill Peppers. Let's take a look at some of this film. Right now, he's lined up at this outside linebacker safety type of deal. I like him right there. Anytime you let him just chase down the football, man. Anytime you let him chase down the football. The reason why I don't want him dealing with blocks with linebackers, because I don't want him dealing with too many blocks or whatever. He doesn't take on blocks very well. He likes to run around them. He likes to shimmy, shake, and get around them and all that. You see what I'm saying? But anytime he could just chase the football, man, blitzing the quarterback, going to get the ball carrier, I'm with it. I'm with you, Jabrill, because he got this burst. This is one of these plays. I'm gonna show you one of these plays here. The kid just got burst. You see him line up at this outside linebacker down safety. See, he's kind of in a strange spot right now. You see, because he's not a corner. I mean, he may be lined up in front of this receiver here, but I don't consider this a corner. I just think he walked down as a safety, and he's just right here. You can call him a corner, but I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. He even gave you the last minute skip inside the box, see? To go get the football. You can count on Jabrill Peppers to do that. I love that side of his game, right? But not all of them. Right here again, he's walked down as a safety, kinda. He's going to come down. He gets blocked, but he gets back up and he makes the tackle. You can chase the football all day with me. Mr. Peppers, chase the football. That's what I want you to do. All right? Same thing. Go get him, Tiger. Go get him. Let me show you this burst he got, though. Let me show you this burst he got. Look at this. Watch him. Where he's at. Where is he at? He's right here. Watch this. He's turned. Watch this burst. Damn. Get there. And he gets there. He takes great angles. Bruh. Great angles. You need that from a safety because most safeties don't take good angles. And he gets there. Good job, Jabrill Peppers. Right? It seems like when he's lined up outside here, whenever he's blitzing, he's looking inside the whole time. See him looking inside right there? See him looking inside? He never really looks at the receiver right here, right? And right before he blitz, he always takes 2 steps in before he goes. Watch this. 1, 2, go get him. Just like earlier, right? Then he go gets the football. I love Jabrill Peppers doing that. But I don't know how I feel about him covering people, man. But I haven't really seen it, so I just kind of gotta, sit back, temper my expectations, and watch a little more film on him. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Got Mr. Peppers here. He beats a block, a horrible block at that, but he beats it. Comes down, finds the ball, finds football, makes a play. You gotta love that, man. You gotta love that. Makes a play right here. Gotta love it. And don't get me wrong, this ain't no highlight tape. I just kind of had to cut the plays up. Okay, what I did in order to present this in a way for me to explain it, I could easily run through a Jabrill Peppers film session like normal. I can do that. But the kid is so all over the place. I can't be talking about him as a safety. Then the next play, I got him at receiver somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, it messes up the continuity of what I'm trying to explain to him. Like, this really ain't a normal film session to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just, he's not going to be a defensive end 12 plays in a row. You know what I mean? So what I've done was I put some clips together of him as a safety, and I kind of moved him into the linebacker spot. Then I got him as a the little wildcat runner, and I got him as kick return, punt return, right? I just got it sectioned off a little better than a normal film session would, right? Now, when we revisit Jabrill Peppers, like Jabrill Peppers versus State, whoever he plays, right? Just revisit. Whenever I get there, we're going to watch that film through because we're breaking down the game. This is just me simply explaining Jabrill Peppers to you guys and how I feel about him, all right? Anyway, because I don't want y'all to think that we just watch highlight tapes around here. That ain't what we do. I want to see some negatives. But I'm speaking of his negatives now, but when we revisit them, I'm going to show you a little bit later. Anyway, Jabrill Peppers kind of in his linebacker spot, right? I think Jabrill Peppers lines up all over the field to make his Heisman case a little better. I think that's all about Jim Harbaugh. I think that's his doing because hey man, let's get this Heisman campaign going. Let's put them all over the place. Let's put them at all the linebackers. Let's put them at that cornerback. Let's put them here. Let's put them there. When really you could just put them at walk down safety and call it a day. Anyway, Jabrill Peppers, let's watch him run. Now, as far as Jabrill playing inside linebacker, I don't too much know how I feel about the young man being inside, right? Like he can cover from the inside linebacker position, go get you a tight end or or a running back or something like that. But I don't want him. I don't want him playing run support too much because when he has to get down there with the fatties, he'll get treated like a cornerback or a safety. He'll get put on his butt. You know what I mean? We don't want that. We don't want that from young Jabrill. But gets it done, I guess. He gets it done on this level. But I don't think they're gonna let him slide with that, on that National Football League level. Let's watch back and look at his blitz here, man. Let's go back, look at his blitz here at the linebacker position, right? They're letting him fly too, man. They letting him, he does a good job of reading these gaps, man, of finding his responsibility and getting away from blockers, man. He just finds it. Let's see, who was supposed to block you here? The center or the left guard was supposed to block you. What the hell is the tackle doing? I don't know. It's probably the left guard supposed to block him or something. Anyway, but yeah, man, I don't know how I feel about Jabrill playing inside too much. I mean, the film is showing that he can do it, but I don't want nobody to get hands on him, man. Like this tight end got hands on Jabrill right here and ran him down the field. Can you imagine if this kid didn't care about life and he was just that huge and he just destroyed Jabrill Peppers? Could you imagine that, man? Like I said, I'm not hating on Jabrill. Not hating on him. It's a lot of fun things to watch about him. I just don't want him that close inside, that close to the big nasties like that. Jabrill's like 205. We don't want you in there. Anyway. Let's take a look at this. We're just gonna roll this through. This is him in his kick return game. He can field the ball. All right. Like he can make secure catches. I haven't seen him, muff any punts or anything like that or drop any kicks or anything like that. And he seems to be explosive enough. The kid's athletic. I give him that. Will he do it on the next level? Depend on his coach. If his coach is wild enough to do it, let him fly. Let him fly. But I do think that you get a player that could possibly do something. I like this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. No, this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. He lost a little balance right here. It's one of these upcoming kickoff thingamajiggers that he do. Or run something. Man, he lost his balance and he flipped and he turned over and he ran in. I forgot, man. It was one of these plays, man. I don't know. I don't even know if I got it in here. Maybe on some other film I watched, man. But the dude has a nose for the game. Like he just gets it. Like he just knows how to be a football player, right? Real backyard stuff going on right here, right? It's him as a quarterback. I'd be damned if I see Jabrill Peppers throw the football to anybody. This is how bad Jabrill Peppers is at quarterback, right? Look at the running back. Who you faking to? Timeout. Running back just ran behind you, dog. Who you faking to? Jabrill, where you going? Jabrill, this is a design quarterback run, and you know it. Who you hand the ball to? Jabrill, quit playing around and just go. Quit playing around. Just go. Just get out of here. He can find his blocks. He can get open space, and he can get there. He's athletic enough. He's fast enough to get there, man. So it's stuff to like about Jabrill. I mean, is that to say that he can't come in and run some fly sweep or something like that? I'm not saying he can't. I'm just saying I don't too much want him to. You know you wasn't going to throw that ball. You know you wasn't going to throw the ball. A little bit of his quickness. I don't want to entertain too much of this Wildcat quarterback mess because he's not going to do it on the next level. But if we're evaluating the player, we kind of got to touch on this stuff, man. It is what it is. Yes, you are one of the bros. And that's all I can pretty much say about him playing Wildcat quarterback and his return ability, man. Jabrill Peppers, it is what it is, brother. People call him one of the top 5 athletes, top 10 athletes in this class. I'm definitely buying that. But he's only going to play one position on the next level. As I think somebody's going to make up something for him. It's going to be a safety hybrid linebacker position, kind of what you see Sua Craven's doing a little bit of, Keanu Neal. You see guys like that doing. I think Jabrill would be perfect in one of those situations. He's athletic enough to do all the things that those guys do. Somebody's going to try to put a little more weight on him. because we need you to be fast, but we don't need you to be that fast. Like, he's not going to be an offensive player, so he can stand to gain a little more weight. So they're probably going to put some pounds on him, get him in the weight room, do whatever the football Illuminati does to get guys big, and they're going to get Jabrill bigger, and he's going to play one of those positions, and he's going to be fun to watch. So anyway, I'm Voch Lombardi. That is Jabrill Peppers. Where's my marker? As I look to my right, there's a list of players on the board here, and Jabrill Peppers will be crossed off that list. Jamal Adams and Malik Hooker are the other safeties on that list. We'll take a look at those guys at another point. They won't be next though, but they'll be looked at another point. Look out for the upcoming videos we got, man. Hey man, I'm pushing this stuff out, man. I'm getting this content to the floor. I'm real. We getting it done, you heard me? It's Voch Lombardi, man. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.